So we will need a thick piece of paper or card, fabric glue, a pair of scissors, pencil and woolen thread of different colors. Let's start drawing. Draw a relatively large flower with simple easy shapes and let each petal be closed and touch the center. We'll now take our woolen thread, and if the edges are frayed, we'll just cut it out. If you wish, you could give a yellow base coat to the petals over here, but I'm choosing not to so that I can fill the place with the woolen thread itself. I'm giving a nice thick coat of fabric glue. Here I'm filling the whole petal, but if you're finding that it dries out, you can just apply the glue for a smaller area. Keep closing the cap tightly, and now we will take the thread and start at one edge. Make sure that the tip is well covered with glue. So we are holding the thread like shown and then folding it over and then pressing it from time to time so that it sticks well. So keep pushing the threads so they all settle close to each other. So we just have to keep going up and down multiple times with the thread and keep making sure that they're all in the right place, very close to each other. Avoid large gaps in between the threads and make sure that they are getting stuck. Keep in mind that the direction we are following is from the center of the flower to the outer part of the petal. We may find that it's easier to press the threads into the gum using our nails. Finally, when one petal is complete, what we shall do is we'll take the pair of scissors and very carefully cut the thread and then take some extra fabric glue to stick the edge of the thread very carefully onto the sheet. Also, if you find any other threads are lifting up, you can just put some glue and use the nozzle itself to press them down. If there are any threads sticking out of the petal, you can cut them off carefully without causing any damages. If it does come out a bit, just use fabric glue to stick it back and press well. Once again, I'm repeating the same process. I'm applying the fabric glue in the second petal, taking the woolen thread, sticking the tip very carefully, and then folding the thread up and down without leaving any gap in between the different parts of the thread. So just pushing all the portions of the thread close to each other without leaving gaps. Finally cutting the thread and then sticking the tip very carefully to the sheet and pressing everything. If there are any gaps, just use glue and stick some other piece of small thread to fill up the gaps. This is again the same process, but here I'm putting glue for only half the petal. This avoids the problem of it drying up fast. Again, make sure that no gaps are left. Here we are applying glue to the other half and finally cutting it and sticking the edge carefully. So now all the petals are complete. If any threads are getting lifted up, just stick them down. For the leaf, I'll show you that we can use a base coat of green if we want. After that, we are sticking green woolen thread in the leaves. We can now stick any beautiful button in the center of the flower. Now we can cut out the entire flower and leaf and stick them on some other paper or card, or even make a greeting card out of it.